Your understanding of white supremacy is so juvenile, it's infuriating. It's because I am a white supremacist. I'm moving to the white supremacist town, okay? That's why. I'm a white supremacist. I'm white, okay? I'm white. I'm a white man. I'm a cisgender, heterosexual white man. You got me. You caught me. Okay, you caught me because I want these white enclaves to survive and exist so we can have sundown towns and finally restore the white caliphate. You fucking got me, dude. It starts with the implicit biases. It starts with the blind spots. Despite the fucking tens of thousands of hours poured over critically examining white supremacy and how it manifests in every orifice of American society, you, chatter, you caught me. It was actually my privileged blind spot that you identified, and now the mask is slipping. Shut the fuck up. God damn, dude. You're so fucking stupid. What is this like? Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. No, of course I'm not fucking okay, dude. I can't even crack jokes at the expense of a bunch of inbred white douchebags that decided to fucking try and build a failed white supremacist enclave in the middle of fucking nowhere where they're in self-exile without a bunch of chatters saying that I'm actually blinded by white supremacist values. How can I be okay? I hate all of you. I hate the woke. I hate woke. I hate the left. I hate the woke. Fuck. We will never achieve anything. We will never build communism, socialism, any sort of progress whatsoever. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's not happening anytime soon, regardless. But we're not even building even a modest expansion of social safety nets, okay? Because this kind of mentality is just cancer at the heart of any kind of fucking coalition building, any kind of movement building. You can't even fucking make a couple jokes without people being like, whoa! It's a privileged blind spot. And now I'm crashing out because I'm a white supremacist. Okay? Just get the fucking ball rolling ahead of time. Make some fucking TikToks, chatters. It's time. Let's go. Hasan consistently dropping the ball on black issues. He needs to stop talking about black issues. It's just like you're centering your entire worldview around being a fucking smarmy douchebag. Who the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? We're getting to a goddamn point where if people want to fucking be white supremacists, they can openly say it. You won't achieve shit because you're not an organization. You have no idea about movement building. You've clearly never been a part of movement. You, whatever movement you're a part of, you are destroying. Okay? Whatever fucking movement you have actually been a part of, you are actively undermining and destroying. You literally are born with a copy of the fucking CIA disruption manual. You, chatter. You. I am not a movement, exactly. But even though I'm not a movement and an entertainer nonetheless, you still treat this as though it is yet another opportunity for COINTELPRO. And it's not that you're getting paid by the fucking CIA. You're just doing it for fun because you're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moronic dipshit. Every single thing must be designed according to your own personal values. That's it. You're selfish. You're stupid. And even when something is irrelevant and unproductive and utterly for entertainment purposes, you can't fucking stop yourself. You have no charity. You have no grace. You're just a fucking narcissistic loser. Okay? and you behave like a literal federal agent for free. You're catastrophizing. You really have no clue you were crashing out for a place of sensitivity? I'm not. I'm crashing out because I can't fucking stand losers like you. Okay? I can't stand it. And guess what? No one can. No one can stand you. No one. You need to really stop behaving like this. Fuck, man. Oh. The problem is you think you're doing progressive politics when in fact what you are doing is being a fucking annoying woke scold. Your own personal inability to understand context, nuance, whether someone is actually joking or not, is not actually doing praxis. You're not doing praxis. You're posting in a fucking Twitch chat. You goddamn loser. Shut the fuck up. You are so unimaginably insufferable. You are not actually doing praxis right now. Please understand this. Remember, this all started because you had to argue that sundown towns are cool. You are a mentally deficient, absolute moron if you think I said sundown towns are cool. That is not a thing that I said. I actually never said that. You have to make up what I said in order to justify your worldview, in order to justify your smarmy, annoying, narcissistic tendencies. This is what I mean. Stop. Stop masquerading as though there is a real point of contention that you're advocating for here. There is none. You just want to be heard because you're a fucking loser and no one cares about your opinion. Okay? That's why you're doing this. I hate the tendency of the left to make it seem as though as long as they use academic language and emancipatory language, they can just be a fucking woke scold, boring loser who just everyone has to pay attention to. And the other problem is there are plenty of people that are going to fucking hear this shit and go, you know what? Was that person a black person? Was that person a brown person? Maybe they do actually have a real serious issue with what Hasan is saying. No, you're just being fucking insufferable and also incredibly cynical. And not only are you being insufferable and incredibly cynical, you're also lying about my positions now. If you have to justify your worldview or what you did just now by lying about what I'm saying, after spending years in this fucking community, then maybe you should really reconsider how you approach the subject matter. Why? Why do you feel the need to do this? Day one, because your blood pressure is at insane levels right now. Just stop being fucking weird. Stop being annoying. The reason why I pop off like this is because it literally, it's the most annoying tendency. It's the most annoying tendency that people have. It's so frustrating. Holy fuck. It's just, this is the one aspect that the right unironically nails when they say, oh, this is just like virtue signaling. Because that's what it is. This is not even like you don't genuinely believe this. You don't genuinely believe this is my position. Because if you did, then you're a fucking moron, right? Like if you spent years and years in the community of someone who is justifying sundown towns because they think it's cool, then you have to be a fucking moron. So which one is it? Are you mentally deficient? Or are you being cynical here for the purpose of winning an argument? And then here come every single person that will turn around and in the least charitable way go, you didn't say you like sundown towns. You said, let these fucking mentally ill white supremacist losers self-exile. Because that's what I said. But you're not going to actually say that. You're going to say, Hasan, you justified the existence of whites-only towns. Okay? That's what you're going to say. That's your misunderstanding. And I totally understand if someone has never encountered my commentary before and maybe they misunderstand my position. But if you're in this community, you don't have to masturbate to a deliberate misunderstanding, okay? It's just so frustrating. I hate having to deal with, you said you like pancakes, you must hate waffles as the primary fixture of people's politics on a daily fucking basis. Because that's all this is. That's all this is. You're not doing politics. You're not doing praxis. You will never understand the point I'm trying to make because being insufferable is your politics, by the way. Me. I'm being insufferable. Pay attention to me. I'm using academic language. I'm using emancipatory language. You have to listen to me. I'm going to tell you right now that you're actually hurting my feelings, but you're not hurting my white feelings. You're hurting my feelings as someone of insert marginalized identity. That this way, other people who will encounter this conversation later down the line, because I have a million different fucking haters who are clipping right now, salivating at the prospect of this conversation taking place, are going to use the most negative framing to cut 1,000 other fucking arguments about how Hasan is a white supremacist. He snapped now. Okay? Oh, gotcha. Politics is boring. No, politics is not boring. You can make politics fun. Okay? You can make it fun. I try to all the time, in spite of the fucking best attempts of the most smarmy, annoying fucking douchebag losers on the goddamn planet. Oh, don't refresh their logs. They have, yeah, I know. False dichotomies. I can see this is a sore point for you, bro. I just sound like that. Haha, I don't have to try. The victim complex is so wild. I'm not a victim, dumbass. I'm not. You are. And you're also self-victimizing. And you're also just fucking a nuisance. I'm not saying I'm a victim. I'm not a fucking victim at all. I'm a profoundly privileged person who at the very least tries to use their privilege to fucking reach a broader audience and try to change their minds in spite of your fucking shitty best attempts to try to gatekeep any kind of fucking progressive movement from happening because you're a fucking loser who is a hipster with their politics. Don't ever come in here and say this is life or death for me and you don't take this shit seriously, because if this was life or death for you, you would probably not behave like this.